is. Josh said that he'd get like some microphones in.
Yeah, hello?
What's up? Yeah, I hear you.
It's like, I'm on the porch right now. I'm not at home.
Okay. That ain't it. Join the natty field. Josh said he would hook us up with some microphones, supposedly. It's cool if he doesn't, because we're going to host it here anyway.
Okay.
Why is it always so goddamn hot in this room? Okay, we are going to be a little delayed here. We are currently live right now, so. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna just reset. Why is there flying pianos?
Are we going to the natty field?
Yeah, head to Natty Field.
Alright, they have come.
Josh said he'd get some microphones in for us.
Bro, I'm Deji, bro. Why are you mad?
He unfortunately couldn't find like a. Oh my god, I need to.
Bro, Doge, I got a question, Doge.
Yeah.
So, you know how, like, on the sidelines, there's always players pushing each other players, right? And whenever the referee sees it, he just says, yo, stop that before I kick you, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a sideline warning and a +5. That's the call.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's reasonable. But, one season...
But what? We told him to review it, he didn't. But what?
One season suspension for that? That is absurd!
Okay, and what?
Bro, that's like saying, my bad, bro. I didn't even mean to read you.
I don't care, bro.
And you're getting suspended for a whole season.
Desi, we're not going to be up in there anymore.
I didn't mean to read you mean just an accident. Did he do it on accident? Answer that.
Nigga, you clearly see when you see Godspeed on that sideline pushing that player, nigga, you can obviously tell he's playing around with that player.
Quit talking to me.
Now look, I can see if he TP'd him or he flung him. But nigga, he pushed him with his Roblox body, bro.
Don't talk to me, bro. You're a random. Damn.
Okay. Now you're trying to equal me. I'm definitely not a random, but okay.
You're a random, bro.
Niggas is just mad because you didn't win the natty. You not going to natty. You not going to natty.
Win something.
It's your second time not getting the ring with Hutchinson, bro. It's okay.
Win something
Niggas
once,
is it's okay.
Win something,
Why
bro.
the fuck can I not bring X Vaughn?
Win something.
You probably have to say ace. Yeah, I think.
I did say ace.
Oh, I don't know that.
What if I just type in your full display?
Yeah, probably do that.
No, that doesn't work either. Alright, whatever. Fucking goddamn Just hoping more people can be in a second. Where is Kari?
At night.
Hey, Kari, podcast is starting, man.
Podcast.
Yeah, Kari, podcast is starting.
Where did notes come from, bro?
He joined.
Fucking goddamn it. Can't find nobody. Because it don't seem like anybody's here. Well, I know y'all are here. I'm just trying to find...
Alright. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Deji's up in the little press box thingy.
Because I'm outside right now.
Yeah,
And
you told me that. That's okay.
Alright, I'm here.
it's like the interstate beside me, so.
Oh, yeah. All right, sweet. Join Natty Field. That's what we'll be hosting today. That's where we'll be hosting it.
Okay, I will be showing up.
We might just have to start soon. I can't bring X-Vaughn up here. For some reason it like just doesn't count at all.
There you go.
Just say, bring Gabe. Maybe.
I literally typed in both his display name and his fucking real name fully, and it still wouldn't bring him.
Oh, I have a friend who would like to join the podcast because he said he's on Contra Costa, and he said he didn't. He was on Contra Costa.
We're full on spots. This is max 10.
Oh, it's max 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I already have like enough people confirmed to where.
All right, I'm here. Let's get right. Man, I can't believe it's gonna be my first natty and I might win. I'm happy, bro. Not actually, this is my second natty appearance. I lost my first natty.
The one, actually no, I played in 2 in both of these. Neither used the piano.
Yeah, remember those? You played. Remember we was at Snow?
Oh, the piano gives you like a spot.
Yeah, and it starts
piano
coming
gives you
in fire things.
It's
Oh,
whatever. We'll take it.
Only made it to Sunday. That's when I was a benchy.
Bro,
Okay, well,
I don't honestly. And Deji, is Deji still here? Deji still here?
Deji is here. He's just up in like a press box for some reason.
Deji, bro, I understand where you're coming from. I'm not gonna lie, I do see it. That did say a season, but y'all, in all honesty, y'all should really be blaming the ref because why would he make y'all lose -5 if you clearly had evidence or proof that Godspeed was pushing a player on the field? He should have called a redo of play. Why does nobody take into account of the referee? His calling was a bad call. He should have never gave y'all -10 if y'all had proof. Why does nobody see that?
Okay, hold on, Josh.
Those, you know that spawns meteors, right?
Oh, I'll get y'all media.
Carl.
Josh found us a spot.
Where are we going?
Who's this?
Oh, here in the press box. You should honestly go on the field for the podcast, honestly.
No, this is perfect.
Oh my god.
Oh, in the locker room. Why didn't they give us these in previous seasons?
Oh
These
my
are
god.
nice. Oh, these are nice. Yo.
Let me send that.
Look at this fire shirt I got.
Is there anyone I'm missing? Oh yeah, Digi. Oh yeah, Digi's AK. Alright, sit down. We will start soon. We are in the Cornell locker room for Natty. You have a follow from Johnson Smith. I don't know when Deji will be back because it seems he left his PC for a second.
He's AFK.
Yeah, he's AFK. It's okay. Okay, we'll just start right now. So Natty is in about 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Around that time. We have Tyler, a surprise team. Didn't really think that they would make it here. And we also have Cornell, one of the more dominant teams this season. So, yeah, that's very interesting. Who do y'all think is going to win this, Natty?
Well, me, I feel like Tyler has it in the bag.
I'm rooting for Tyler too. I like
Yeah,
the little
same.
I like the little underdog story they have going on. Just
Yeah,
like
that,
no one really
yeah.
predicted that they would even be at this point. Like they predicted first round exits against Contra, the team that's gone 8-0. They were 4-4.
Like beginning of the season
Yeah,
too.
really the underdogs. And
Yeah,
the,
they're really the
playoff.
underdogs. I'd love to see them win, because that would be. I mean, no offense to my boys, Josh and Coin, but I'd like to see a Tyler win.
I think I could see Tyler winning it. They kind of almost remind me of the 8th seed Heat from this year's NBA playoffs. How they defeated the Bucks first round.
Like they've defeated a really solid team in Contra Costa.
Yeah.
Most people expected they would get fucked.
Bro,
But
Josh,
honestly, looking at it on paper, Tyler shouldn't even win. Shouldn't even have made it past the first
Yeah,
round.
no,
but
they
honestly,
shouldn't have. They shouldn't.
I have it.
changed
I have Tyler winning this. Really, I don't see the chemistry with Cornell really working that well to this game. No offense to them, but I just don't think that this will be their game.
And then we've got a lot of star talent, or at least some. I mean, really, the few notable players I can think of that are on Tyler are, let me think. Tyler Jik, obviously. And Blurred has been a pretty solid O-line.
Yeah. Pretty
Oh, yeah,
decent.
definitely.
Yeah, Blur's a pretty solid O-line. And then on Cornell, obviously, you got players like Jovan, Josh, Coin.
Just an all around team.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
they
could tell you
really
something.
got a rounded out team.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Cornell has good players, but honestly, I feel like they're really gonna lose this night. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, as much as I think they might win, I'd really love to see Tyler win. Like, just a really underdog story would be great.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Who
And I feel like-
doesn't love a good underdog story, huh?
And honestly,
Yeah.
I think
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Trey's gonna be back since he lost to Neo in season 4 as Victor
I was
Valerie.
actually-
I thought
Oh, yeah, definitely.
wasn't Trey on Ellsworth?
Neo. Oh, wasn't he on
Uh-uh.
No, Trey.
Oh, no, you
Trey.
Trey ATL, Trey ATL.
Oh,
Yeah.
Trey
Yeah, there's-
ATL.
there's
Oh yeah,
two
he's
different
there.
Treys.
He's a very underrated
yeah,
player
he
in
is
this
the
league.
Dennis. This podcast is mainly about the Natty. It was kind of a little organized. We only had a few hours to set up, but I just wanted to see if anyone would be interested. We had enough, so. And we are actually in the Cornell locker room right now. Unfortunately, couldn't find a media table. Josh tried to look for one for us, but he couldn't find one. But I mean, this works for the time being, so I'll take it.
You know, like in the beginning of the season
That's
when
notable
Trey-
wide receivers on Tyler.
No, yeah,
Like,
notable wide receivers: Jik, obviously one of the
Andre the Noob.
Andre. Dennis, we are unfortunately full. I can't take anybody else at this moment in time. We're full.
And then on Cornell, we got Ski. I think Phase 905 got suspended. I don't know. I know Biodome got unsuspended this morning for Tyler, so they have him back, I think, for the game. Yeah, I
Disappointed
think they'll
about
have him back.
Jik. Team 2 needs him. Oh, yeah, the All-American game is definitely going to get fucked up because a lot of Cornell players were selected for All-American, and basically none of them can play at all.
I think that was mainly because the people who selected the selection committee, I don't think they thought Cornell was going to beat Ellsworth.
Well, usually, like, they don't do that. They don't do stuff like that. Like, if All-American games are usually hosted, like, the day before.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why it was on the same day. That was,
Question
Yeah, it's on the
I-
same day.
that was not a good choice. A lot of controversy. That Hutch should have been in
Josh
the game.
does happen to have an injury. He broke his finger today. So we don't know if he'll be playing.
That's one O-line down.
Yeah, that is one O-line down, and a really good one, too. He won O-line of the year last year. He won Defensive Player of the Year, which is he's the first he's the first D-line to do that. Josh can't play anyway?
Can't?
Wow.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's either he is in and, like, it affects his performance, or he's just not there at all. Yeah. Knowing him, he probably will just try and play through it.
Have y'all seen the controversy that Hutch should have made it instead of Tyler?
Yeah, I've seen that, but one of my philosophies is refs really wouldn't matter in that game if Hutch was up. Like, if they actually managed to figure out how to beat Tyler. Do I know which hand? No, I do not know. All I know is that Josh
as a Hutch player, I do gotta say that one of the reasons why we did lose, I'm not calling out any names, but let's just say we weren't thinking ahead, and we weren't thinking at the moment. There were many times when we tried to go for two, where we could have tied the game by going for a PAT, but we didn't.
I was also heard that Godspeed got suspended for a season after he pushed someone on the field.
That brings up the question, should they redo the game? But it's kind of too late.
What is my favorite season, Trex?
Honestly, I have a really good take on this. So, as Godspeed did push a player on the field, right? And everybody can say it's just abuse because it's only Deji team. But if you think about it, why does nobody point the fingers at the referee?
Because like at the end the referees are just there to make calls. I heard there was a really bad call, but
if y'all had evidence or proof that that Godspeed was pushing their player on the field, they could have simply sent it to the ref, and the ref could have said, "All right, redo a play," and kick Godspeed. Why did nobody do that? Y'all are constantly saying it's Godspeed's fault, but there were so many other ways that could have avoided that.
Oh, the -5.
That's a good point.
Godspeed definitely hurt the team. Like, it's really hard to blame the refs when Godspeed did what he did on a crucial play for Hutch.
And Godspeed.
I think Godspeed was salty. The last time he played on Hutch, he didn't make it all the way. So he didn't want them to make it all the way.
Yeah, Kari, we made sure that didn't happen. We were down like 35-7 or something. In that playoff game, came back to go to the Natty.
Yeah, Doge's famous quote, "We ain't done."
Oh yeah, I remember saying that. I would over and over again during that game. We ain't done.
He just kept saying it. Yeah, I remember.
I remember putting a tweet out there in the Discord saying that after the game.
So, do we all have our bets on Tyler winning?
Yes, I would love to see a Tyler win, and I think they can do it. I mean, they've really shown that they're not ones to be just pushed aside. Most people thought they wouldn't beat Contra Costa, because Contra Costa was just absolutely dominating. And then they come out with a surprise upset. And then I think they also had people losing again. They also had Tyler losing against Hutch too.
I feel bad for Bari, bro. This was his season. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I mean, Bari is living his life right now. He's out with his girl. He's having a great time.
I mean, yeah,
he's out in Cancun with his girl. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's some upsides to not being in playoffs. Now you have more time to do whatever the fuck you feel like doing.
Exactly.
It's tough to lose a playoff game, but hey, think about it. Now you can go to the restaurant down the street.
I don't think Bari really cares, because look, last season he went from being a burger, like you can literally count, like you don't even have enough fingers on your hand to count how many times people were calling him a burger.
He literally got the nickname Bari Burger.
Yeah, Burger Bari, Bari Burger, Bari's Burger Shop. All of those, like he has so many names. It was a lot of meat munching.
Also, Giannis in my chat says number 1 is a curse, like the number 1 seed.
Yeah, it probably is. I know.
It definitely could be. Why not have a little curse? Throw that in. Like, you know how they have the Madden curse and all that shit? I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Throw in a little bit of curses.
Ooh, if we're talking about the cover curse,
Honestly, I'm proud of
Don't
our
want to talk about it.
we're
'cause I'm
looking
not
at
trying to-
Yeah,
Javon
Barry
got
came out
cover
on beats.
athlete.
Yeah.
And if Javon lost, then since Phase 905, since he's on Cornell,
What do
they
y'all
could
think
lose.
of the Cornell and Ellsworth game? Most people hyped it up to be a really good game. Do y'all think
Yeah.
that lived up to it?
I feel
Yeah.
like
It was decent.
I didn't get to watch it. Josh
was really
has a
good.
splint on right now, but he has told me that he will take off his splint for the game.
W Josh.
For the game.
Yeah, he'll take it off
Listen.
specifically for the fucking game. Which I think,
So does he not do anything with his fiance?
I don't know, he's just DMing me this shit.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Do y'all think that's a good choice though for the game?
I personally don't think it was a good choice to play at all, but I mean, hey,
Yeah, after injuring yourself.
yeah,
unless it's
yeah,
not that
like,
bad.
I may be a stupid motherfucker, but I know that playing with a broken finger, like on keyboard and mouse, is generally not a good idea. Unless it's like your pinky or something. People rarely use their pinky.
Yeah. It depends on what finger it is, but if it's like
Only-
that finger,
If
you
it's,
always use.
I suppose, like, if it's on your right hand and it's your ring finger, that's not too important.
I only use it for special pitch.
Yeah.
And then on
It
your
is
left
easy.
hand, and on your left hand, if it's anything other than your pinky, you're fucked, essentially. Because you gotta use
Oh, yeah,
WASD and, well,
Space.
especially at O-line, because your thumb's often on the X key to just spam X.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Oh,
So
'cause
yeah,
you
at
gotta-
O-line, all we have to hope is that it's on, like, his right hand, and it's like his ring finger is pinky, and if it's on his left, then if it has to be his pinky, otherwise he's
I
fucked.
mean,
Oh,
that's
he
in
just
the-
he
that
gave
was
he
just
gave
that
me
controller.
confirmation. It's his right index.
Does it?
That's on his
Ooh.
mouse, dude. That is gonna
Ooh.
that's on his mouse.
Dang, bro, he be
That
clicking.
Hey, look, Josh, you're a warrior. Good luck in the game.
All I can hope is more power to you, Josh. We'll just have to see. Well, he doesn't center, so I mean that isn't terribly important for him, except at D-line because you have to click to PBU and all that.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world, but it's definitely gonna sting.
It'd be different if he played like, like
But
wide
I mean,
receiver.
especially me as a center, if that broke, I'd be fucked because you have to click to snap and like all that
Yeah,
shit.
every time.
It would suck immensely.
If he had a controller, it'd be pretty good. But
mean, but
A
it's just-
controller wouldn't do much else because you still have to click for that. You have to hit the
Yeah.
trigger. You have to hit the trigger, the right trigger. And besides,
Just use
you'd have to keep
controller
your fingers
controller,
stiff. So like that can't be done on a controller really.
well, yeah. I mean,
Dang,
shift lock.
I don't
I
know.
use don't.
Prayers to Josh. Speedy recovery. Speedy recovery.
Oh,
with the
oh
finger.
wait. You do have to. Shift lock is on the pinky, so he's kind of lucky it's on his right hand, because otherwise, if it was on his left hand, he'd be done. It would really suck for him.
I forgot about shift
Yeah,
lock.
I also forgot about that for a second. Yeah, you use a lot of your fingers to hold and operate. Like on your controller, on your controller, I use an Xbox a lot. Anything below your index finger, it's really only gonna impact your grip.
Oh yeah. I remember playing with a finger injury, football.
I also remember I had a bad thumb during a preseason game against Lackawanna. That really hurt my performance because my thumb was my right thumb, so I couldn't really hold the mouse as well.
And they really thought Lackawanna was gonna do good after that.
Bro, Lackawanna, bro, I thought that team was gonna be good. I ain't even lie.
Yeah.
Then that team turned into absolute shit. It was bad for them.
Potential. They have
Yeah. Which I also want to discuss, like, Josh, no fucking way you're moved at CB. That's bull. You're telling me random shit now, Josh.
If he got moved to CB, that'd be wild.
If he got moved to CB, that'd honestly be the funniest shit ever. And if he got an int, I would bust out laughing. Okay, that's fine. We still have 4 people here.
Yo, if Godspeed is suspended, is he gonna lose his UP or not?
I don't think. I think Deji took over at UP ever since Godspeed got that pedo
I'll
claim on him.
probably be out of the game, but I'll still talk in
Let me see. I mean,
uh,
I think it got switched to
just hang on my
suspension.
phone.
I think it was switched from a season to 4 weeks. Yeah, it was. He got his suspension switched from.
Okay, well,
that's
apparently
easy.
Josh is serious and he said LB instead. He switched to LB, which I don't really know how important that is because I don't play LB.
Oh yeah, it's not.
Really, it depends. He could be rushing.
I mean, it's still
But
gonna
when he
hurt.
drops back, yeah, that PBU is gonna be crucial, especially against Trey TL. Slim, yeah. PBU is going to be crucial in the game, so he's going to PBU a lot.
Yeah, and I
It
don't
could
really
hurt.
know the status on any Tyler players, but we do know that Josh has an active injury. And they'll just try and tough it out. Dennis don't think he's able to do it. And, yeah, how do y'all think? Will, like, Jik be forced at all, or...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, you can't really force Jik all the time. I know he's a really solid wide receiver, but people are just going to double up on him, going to make it harder for him to catch.
Well, the way I look at it, they double up. What happened last
Someone
game in
else will be
Hutch?
open if
They were
double up on
no. In Contra, at Contra, they were doubling on Jik a lot due to the fact that they believed he was going to be forced the whole game, which he was. In some cases, he was. When it came down to a third down, they forced him. But when you do that, they have to realize that Andre the Noob is going to be wide open.
I mean, yeah, Jik isn't his only option. Andre has also been a
he's
solid
not
wide
his only
receiver.
option. And then they have, what they have, Biodome. They have 3 options, really, 3 good options. I don't know their fourth man. I don't really know him, but I know the 3 wide receivers, and I know that there's some good. They have skill. They're
And
really
then
good.
I mean, yeah,
So,
I really worry about the O-line on Tyler because, I mean, that's really just a stacked D-line that they have there. Josh apparently got moved to linebacker, but they still have boys like Chef, fucking Basher. I mean, yeah, they still have a stacked D-line on there, so
Psych too.
Psych.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and I also want to talk about that, like, matchups. Let's see, Javon versus Trey Alt. Who do you think, like, is the better QB in that?
I got Slim. Trey TL.
I mean, yeah, Javon definitely took a step back, but he's still, like, very solid. This is his 3rd straight natty he's been to. He was on Boise, he was on Fayetteville, and now he's here on Cornell.
Isn't the RB battle Wyatt?
I mean, the reason why I have Trey TL over Javon's a good QB, but like accuracy-wise, I think Javon could be a little bit better.
He's definitely great, but I mean, in a natty, you really have to be just grade A, grade S, like A++. You have to be perfect, essentially. That's practically impossible for people to do. I mean, they make mistakes.
I'm gonna still be in the call. I'm just not in the game.
I mean, I don't know. What else is there to talk about, dude? What else is there to talk about,
Well,
man?
that ain't the only matchup. I want to talk about, like, RBs and shit like that as well. I don't know who the RB on...
Brandon and Monster Wyatt.
Yeah, Brandon and Monster Wyatt. I've seen more Monster Wyatt. And
Monster Wyatt is elusive.
I
Very
think Monster
elusive.
Wyatt could win that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brandon's just a power back, truck through, get a couple yards, hurdle for the bounce.
All right.
But Monster Wyatt can really, like, shake up the defenders.
Now I want to talk about
extra yards that the team needs when they need it. So yeah, I got Monster White on that one.
Avery believes that Tyler's gonna lose and that Jig's gonna be locked up, which I personally don't think so. And I also wanted that goes right into what I wanted to talk about, the wide receiver cores on both teams. Like, which do you think, like wide receivers versus DBs? Because most of them usually are, they switch vice versa like that. Which do you think? Who do you think would come out on top there? I mean, I haven't really heard of any Cornell receivers or DBs that are really solid. I haven't really heard of any, like...
Who's their tight end?
Who's the tight ends? I know Coin has to be one for Cornell because he has his own, like...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I know Coin's
I don't know the
one.
tight end for Tyler. I haven't really heard about that.
I haven't really heard from Tyler's tight end, so I'd have to give them the advantage on that. I'd have to give Cornell the advantage on that. Cause, yeah. The wide receivers, I don't know. Tyler has more known names on their side, and I really think they could just get past. O-line, D-line, on both sides. I'd really have to give it to Cornell on both sides because they are really solid on all those.
Yeah.
Because their D-line is absolutely fucking stacked. They don't have Josh today, but they still have, like we said, Syke, Basher,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Chef. Josh is told he'll be on Wyatt as a linebacker. So, I don't know. I really think playing out of the position, that doesn't...
And if you think about
I don't think that'll work as well.
do you know, like, if any people on Cornell is owning that season?
What?
Do you know, like, if Cornell, anyone owning next season, like, on Cornell?
I do not. Well, Coin does. He's gonna own Contra.
Coin and Syke. I mean, if they lose, they got a comeback season.
Let me see. Yeah, I really think Cornell has them on both O-line and D-line because I know Blurred is a good O-line on Tyler.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen him do much on D-line though.
Yeah.
Linebacker core. I don't know. I don't know many of the linebackers on there. We have a follow from D1 Vert.
Yeah, I don't really know much of the people in Tyler, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then linebackers on Cornell. I don't know too many of the linebackers cores. Safeties are kind of the same as DBs, except they're like zones. Ski says he'll have Jik on locks, which I mean we only really are gonna know in about exactly 3 hours from now. Which I will be streaming, I'm told. So hopefully, yeah.
I know they had that great commentary.
And then, yeah, I think I have someone else with me. Ricky. I believe. Let me go back on game day. Yeah, Wiki. I have Wiki with me, so that's nice. So, yeah, let's be tuned for that. I won't have my girlfriend tonight, unfortunately, like last Natty. The last one I streamed, season 5.
That was a hype one, though. I missed it, man.
I don't know. I'll call her and see if she's available.
Whenever she's over and you stream a game, it's always hype, man. It's a very nice.
I don't know. I could call her.
Wow.
We'll see. Yeah. So that's interesting. But yeah, I if I were to say, I'd really think Tyler has this in the bag. Although Trey once DM'd me telling me to come to his team because his O-line doesn't perform as well. You really O-line. I mean, I know I'm an O-line, D-line, but I really think O-line is like the backbone of an offense. If you have an O-line that can't hold a block for more than 2 seconds, then you're fucked.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, like, that's just.
Will it be close? Do you think it will be close?
It definitely would be close. Like, with all the star power on both sides, there ain't no way that this is gonna be a blowout. But then again, if anyone watches my OFL streams, you know how terrible of a predictor I am.
Do I got Tyler blowing out? Or do I got Cornell? I don't have Cornell blowing out Tyler, and I don't have Tyler blowing out Cornell.
I think it'll be
They're both two good teams. It's a great matchup all around. So it's gonna be a good game. But in my opinion, Tyler is coming out on top.
I think Tyler, especially since they've shown that they can really just, they really surprised everyone by making it here in the first place.
Yeah,
because nobody thought they would beat Contra Costa with how stacked that squad was. Most people had Contra Costa going to the Natty, and then they made them first round upsets. They made them first round just out of here.
Oh yeah, man. I felt bad for Bar. I did make fun of Bar because me and him are friends.
I didn't, because I mean, like, you're 8-0. You're the top seeded team, and you lose to an underdog, a 4-4 team. I mean, I didn't really feel bad for the Contra Costa team. They played their heart outs. It's just that the better team won, and it showed that Contra Costa probably wouldn't have made it. And they won't. I like to be as nice as I can about this, but I can't really feel bad for Contra Costa because, I mean, it's a 4-4 team. You're undefeated. Most people have you going to the Natty and your first round exit to a team that most people, I don't think most people even had Tyler in the playoffs for that matter. Like, didn't they just squeak in?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Because that point, I think it was point difference. Because
it was like point differential. They barely squeaked in.
Yeah, because if there was no point difference, I think they would have still made it. But Indy was creeping up.
Yeah, they made it off point differential. Look at them here. They made it a Natty. They had a very small chance. They had a very small chance. They had a very small window of opportunity, and they just took it and ran.
I think
they were given a chance. They went with it.
By field goal. I think Tyler might win this one by a field goal.
Yeah, it also really depends. Which does remind me, Josh is a very solid kicker. He can make most kicks. He did warm up at the 47. Didn't make any, but that's because Avery was butthurt about Hutchinson's loss. And I know Avery's going to yell at me for that. He totally will.
A lot of the Hutch players are mad. They're still mad.
Oh, yeah, they definitely are. They're pissed. They're pissed out of their minds. Like, they are so goddamn pissed.
It really should be them in the Natty.
Oh, is Josh not the kicker? I don't know. I know he's a solid one, so if their kicker isn't here, then Josh can do it. Actually, yeah, I don't know. Kickers? Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay too much attention because most people just do 2 points.
Yeah.
Basher is the kicker.
But I know Brandon, he's going to play it smart.
It's Basher.
Who's the kicker?
It's Basher.
Basher? Oh, yeah, Basher is the kicker. I remember I played with him because Basher is a good kicker. He's a smart kicker. He knows exactly where to kick from. He knows when to kick. A little obnoxious, but he's smart.
I do remember Zen Voider being a very, very, very good kicker. Like, he kept getting kicker of the year constantly. And he also wore the number 101. Which I fucking hate. Let's see. Who's all in here? Because I know it's not too many anymore. Yeah, Twizzy, Stefan, Kizzy. I don't know if Izzy's in the right spot. I'm just gonna end it. We're at our like 30-minute threshold anyway that I promised. Actually, we're a little over that. We're 40 minutes in.
Hey, that was a good one, dude.
And yeah, it was solid. And besides, I expected this to be short anyway. I wanted to talk purely about the Natty. I hoped it would be like later or something. I hoped it would be like at least Saturday, like, you know, where I had mine, but it was today, so I was like, well, I want to talk about that, obviously. Yeah, Avery, what is it? Yeah, it's a bad call, but I mean, you do have to challenge it sometimes. It's Avery's talking about how like they should have challenged the call, and I think I've said it multiple times, Basher. I had Tyler winning it. I'm really rooting for the underdogs here. Can you not hear me? I said Tyler. Yeah, I know. It's not your team. I just really think that they can do it. I mean, Basher, you really got to consider it. Most people didn't even have them in the playoffs. They barely squeaked by due to point differential, and now they're here. They had a chance. They took it and just ran with it. I really think they could do it. I think they can do it. It's going to be a close game and a very exciting one. Well, Basher, I'm sorry. Even the GOATs sometimes fuck things up. JC3 hasn't been in a natty. Or no, wait, he has. JC3 is known as like a very great QB. But, yeah, that's just how I think of it. Well, he's not the GOAT, but he's Hall of Fame. He's a good player. It's just that even great players can't. Sometimes they fall short. I haven't won an natty yet. I had Season 2 and Season 3 to do it. I haven't. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, most of my guys with me are gone, so we're gonna call it quits. Thank you all 10 people who tuned in. Oh. Yeah, Basher? Do I think you're Hall of Fame? You're on the right path, definitely. Like, for sure. But this stream isn't about talking about specific players. I already covered that.